Now that we've defined economic occupancy, let's take a look at a few examples of its impact on the property. Let's begin with a gift card and rent discount concession. Let's say this particular property has a market rate GPR of $500 on their 4 bedrooms. They decide to offer a $100 gift card and half off the first month's rent. These concessions would calculate to a 94% economic occupancy for this floor plan type. But a 94% economic occupancy is the equivalent of allowing for the purchase of a kitchen sink, but not the faucet. So that 94% can have a very vital impact. In this next example, we will look at just a rent discount. Now, this floor plan type has a market rate of $450 a month, and they decide to offer a $50 a month concession for a lease rent of $400. That would lower our economic occupancy to 89%. A way you could look at this 89% economic occupancy is if you were having a party but couldn't afford to buy a DJ. Another example will be just a pure gift card. Say the floor plan rate is $400 GPR, and the property decides to offer a $150 gift card. One time, here's $150 in a gift card. That will calculate to a 97% economic occupancy. That 97% again seems very high, but that 97% is the equivalent of not being able to afford to turn a unit. You would not be able to paint or clean the unit, and you'd be giving that very vital turnover step away for free with that gift card. Knowing the property economic occupancy along the way will allow for the property to make factual decisions. Thusly, we recommend tracking economic occupancy on the daily leasing report. This report is accessible to general managers in RealPage Central and can be generated at discretion. In this particular example, this property is pre-leased physically at about 18%. We can determine this by the percentage leased column on the daily leasing report found in RealPage Central. We also can do a side-by-side comparison to their economic pre-leased percentage all the way on the right-hand side of the screen and determine that they are at a 16% economic occupancy. Running this report frequently will allow for general managers to maintain a constant awareness of their economic occupancy as they pre-lease throughout the year. And this knowledge of the economic occupancy will truly allow for factual decisions to be made when it comes to determining concessions.